Dear Kentucky, I know there's been some turmoil between us lately, and I wanted to set the record straight with this letter. Before I moved here, I must admit that I had my doubts about you, but your sweet summer bluegrass, homemade bourbon, and stereotypically Southern hospitality made me overlook some of the more glaring flaws. I was happy, Kentucky. We were happy. Those summers that we spent exploring together, the Appalachian Trail, Fort Boonesboro, the Bourbon Trail, and my most favorite, Red River Gorge. Those summers are unforgettable. They're etched in my memory as the beautiful state that I once loved. Thinking of those times now is just a painful reminder of how naive I was to trust you, Kentucky. First, there was the election of Steve Beshear as governor. Now, I know this happened before we met, but it just seems like it's becoming more of an issue each passing day. I mean, he downright flaunted his enthusiastic love in public for the Creation Museum. What kind of elected official does that? Oh, and while we're on the topic of the Creation Museum, Kentucky, I just want to point out that accepting a federal tax credit for a fucking life-size Noah's Ark is so morally wrong that you make Peter Popoff look like a saint. Really? A life-size Noah's Ark? I don't care how much revenue it's going to bring. There are a jillion other ways for you to earn that tax break legitimately. And speaking of your current lack of morals, let's talk about the heartbeat bill. For you to even be considering this as an option is repugnant. You know, it's because of things like this that Ashley Judd left you. Oh, did I bring up a sore spot? What about Hunter S. Thompson or George Clooney? You really think they would have put up with this shit like this if they stayed? No, they wouldn't have. You know why I know this? All three of those people went on to become outspoken atheists. Yeah, and Ashley Judd, she's even a prominent pro-choice activist. So maybe I should thank you, Kentucky, for smothering people with so much conservatism and religion that they have to leave and never look back. Look, I'm sorry. Maybe I've been a little harsh. We have, after all, had a lot of good times together. I don't think I'm ready to erase the good memories with vitriol just yet. But I want you to know something. I've met someone else. He treats me the way I deserve to be treated, and he doesn't shove his religion in my face. We may not completely see eye to eye, but we don't have any secrets, and it's just a lot easier for me to be myself around him. I do want you to know, Kentucky, that when I finally do move to Portland, Oregon, I won't forget about you. Love always, Cambridge.